Let's move on to talk about the heat conduction, but it's again still two rods joined in series, but now the rods are not insulated. So you have non-insulated rods joined in series. Okay, so for non-insulated rod, there will be heat loss to the surrounding. So heat is passing through the rod, correct? But some heat will be released to the surrounding during the heat transfer. Okay, hence the temperature along the rod will be less than what we see if the rod is insulated. So this is the situation that we have just now. But what's different is because the rod here is not insulated, so even though there's $10 being passed to section 1, $10 being passed to section 2, but right now there will be leakage of the heat. Okay, means by you pass $10 over here, probably $1 is wasted to the surrounding, so you receive only $9. So when you pass on the $9, you also you have a bit of wastage, lost another $1, so you only receive $8. Okay, so the amount of heat transfer throughout the rod, it's not constant anymore. So the dq dt is not constant throughout the rod right now. So because dq dt is not dq dt is not constant along the rod, the two scenario that we explained earlier will experience some changes. The amount of heat that you pass is less right now. So the temperature that you can sustain will be less than what you can see for insulated rod. Insulated rod is the best possible condition. You receive how much, you give how much. So you are able to sustain that temperature. But if it's non-insulated, some of the heat is released to the surrounding. So you are not able to sustain the same temperature as the insulated rod. So you can deduce that the temperature will be lower than what you see for insulated rod. Therefore, you can see the actual graph for non-insulated rod will be slightly curved downwards to show that it has a temperature that is lower than what's possible for insulated rod. It shows that it's lower. The T-joint is still the same, but right now you can see that the temperature along the rod is lower than what you can see for insulated rod. Okay, so this is a situation if material 2 conducts heat better than material 1. Of course, you have another scenario which is material 1 conducts heat better than material 2. Again, you still have gentle and steeper gradient for insulated rod, but assume that for non-insulated rod, the temperature will be slightly lower. So you can see a curve which is going below the linear line for insulated rod. Okay, you will see another curve that goes this way to show that the temperature is lower than what you would see for insulated rod. Okay, so we won't need to know how much it curve, what's the value, everything. Okay, we just need to being able to qualitatively represent it in a graph like this for non-insulated rod joined in series.